Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. I'm the Radio Man 03. It's awesome to have you along. I'm still on the last planet we were on, the green one, which I think is a new planet. I could not leave without finding a restroom. And there's some right there. I found a large deposit of it. We're on 8.7. I think it's 1885 build. I went to the Steam page. I couldn't find anything, information as to what the 8.7 update is. So I can't relay any of that info from you. You guys may know what it is, and you'll be able to tell us in the comments, which would be fantastic. I have noticed this world is extremely laggy since I logged in and started playing, so I don't know if that's got something to do with it, or if it's just the world. I don't know. But yeah, it's a little bit skittery in here. I shot down a few drones. They were just over the top of this terrestrium deposit, but I had to try to get some of it, you know. It just needed to be done. I had to do it. There's a little bit right there. It shows it's trying to... There we go. There we go. And there's just a bunch of it right in here. So I thought, why not? I'll grab some of this, and hopefully this is going to help us out down the road here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill this out, and once I'm done drilling this out, I'm actually going to leave the planet and take off. Now that I found a large deposit, we can come back to this location and get the restroom if we need it right here. And we're going to take off and head back. I would like to get started on doing some more building on the ship before we get into a great big, you know... update to where we're going to have to start over again. I would like to see if we can get that ship done and actually use it to get to a few places. So I'll be right back. Just outside the planet we were on, this guy right over here, and I found an asteroid that I think... God, I hope this is Ascosium. That would be It is! Oh my god, that's just a stroke of luck. I mean, I've just been floating around out here for maybe... Oh, what's this down here? That can't be good. I'm willing to bet some money he's protecting this. I didn't even notice him. Maybe if I get on top of here, I've got to grab some of this. I've just got to take a chance and do it. This is probably pretty crazy. Let's go V, F. I don't have much on my drill charge. J. We'll keep an eye on him. See if he comes this way. I hope he doesn't. I've got a little over 1,000 Arrestrium. Makes me pretty happy to see that. Looks like I could be a little bit closer than this. He's still right underneath us. Okay, I can see him right there. Okay, he's actually getting closer. Actually, maybe we're getting closer. Let's check on him. That's making me a little nervous. Yeah, he's getting closer. Let's take a look on the outer map. Looks like he's just going by. Let's try this again. I know if he starts shooting at me, I'm going to be in some big trouble here. He'll probably blow the ship right out of the sky quickly. We'll just keep an eye on him. Hopefully he's not going to... get too much closer. Looks like now he's starting to go away a little bit. He's getting farther away. I hope you guys can see that. Oh man, this is just a stroke of luck. This Ascosium, by the way, this ore is beautiful. I really love the colors of the ores in the game. We needed this really bad. Neodymium's the other one. I guess we did find some on a planet that we could have harvested up. But I didn't do that. How much do we have? 94. Let's keep going. I lost track of that marker. Where is he? Oh wait, here we go, here we go. Okay, yeah, he definitely got farther away. Okay, so we're good. Let's grab a little bit of this. I'm going to grab a couple hundred, I think, and then we're going to head back for home. Or we could jump to the next planet. I think I've got enough Erestrium to do that. No, we'll head back. We'll head back and get started working on the ship. I think you guys are eager to see that, so we'll do that. It's always nice to go out, though, and break things up a little bit and do a little exploration, a little adventure, don't you think? I do. That's what makes Empyrion so well-rounded, is when you need a little break from building or harvesting, you can go out and do a little exploration. That's always a lot of fun. But yeah, that's a big orbital patrol ship. You guys warned me about that in the last episode's comments, so that's good to see. 142. Yeah, I'll be right back. There's just one more stop I want to make. I want to go see what's out here in this asteroid belt. One of you gave me some good tip. I did not know this, but I can go in here and find out all I need to know about this stuff. Oh, there's a second asteroid field here. Magnesium, promethium in the outer thing, huh? Was that it? We do have a planet out here, too. Vine. What's on Vine? I guess maybe I've got to get closer to it before I can tell. Yeah, it's not telling me what's on there. So Vine orbit. On our asteroid field here, magnesium and promethium. So it's not all that exciting. We found lots of both of those items already. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oh, I see here. We got a trading station here. Aha. Okay. Another trading station. All right, that's pretty darn awesome. So we got a trading station as well there. That's nice. Let's go back to here. Just wanted to go see on the map. And where are you at? You are right over here. I see you. And we need to go back into here and fill this up. There we go. We're almost out of pentaxis, but that's no big deal. I can go get more of that before we do any more warping on my own at some other time. We're going to go back now, and we're going to get started working on the ship. So I picked up a little over 300 Zescosium. Oh, man. What a jackpot, right? What a jackpot. By the way, it's a Thursday. I didn't have to make my long trip to work today. I'm going to do a Thursday episode, and then I'll be back to do a Friday episode as well. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited about that. Let's go I, and I'm going to float all the way in. Turned off my brake. If you didn't know that, your auto brake is the letter I. Oh, what's this here? So what the heck are you doing out here, buddy? Oh, no. You're not supposed to be out here. What are you doing out here? I thought I got rid of you guys. Let's go F. Yeah, he's in our solar system. He's in our area now. This is we're taking this back. Nice. Good stuff. Right on. Oh, you know, I wouldn't mind having those guys showing up every now and again. I need to move that ventilator block. I know I do. Little sidetrack there. Let's see here. Okay, I'll meet you back when we get back to work and I get things unloaded and I'm ready to jump back into the ship, okay? Well, I'll bring you back then. Now, this is just a fun, relaxing way to harvest blocks with your multi-turret on your ship. It's so easy. I ran out of blocks for building, so I'm just up here real quick doing this. I've also made 3 of the tier 3 miner core things. So I've got 3 of those going as well. We'll have to put those down. I think I'm going to go back to the regular, our planet down below and check on our mushrooms. I want to keep those medicines going too down there, so I'm gonna have to take trips back and forth down there to make sure I keep the mushrooms growing. I've only got the 2 going. It'd probably be wiser just to get this ship taken care of and done. I think we have everything we need to really, you know, get the ship up and running and probably decked out and everything else. There's a few things I want to talk about too once we do get started work on it. I think I probably have enough here to actually keep going. The core is back in here in this general area in the back, so I'm trying to be careful not to hit that because I don't want to destroy it. I can always put another one in, but I was kind of hoping just to avoid that for a little bit instead of having to do it today. But yeah, this is the way to do it, man. I just stuck it on the top. It's just on the top. I just threw it down, jumped into it through the cockpit, and whammo, we're just like harvesting blocks like crazy. I mean, look at this. And the nice thing about it being in space, too, is you don't have to worry about the ship exploding and the blocks getting lost and stuff like that, you know? They're just coming right into a harvester box down into the hangar area, cargo bay area. Oh, I may have just got rid of that. Nope, of course, still there. Okay, beautiful. All right, I'll be back. I'm going to get a little bit of this, and then we're going to get to building. I've got some ideas in my head, and like I said, we'll talk about some of the comments that came in on the last couple of episodes. Welcome back. Is bigger better? On the far right, you see the largest thruster we can have. We've got the medium-sized one. We got the one just below that, the M class, I believe, and then there's the L class. What is this one right here? I believe it's an M. Let's take a look. This is the M, yeah, and then there's the L size, which is the even smaller size, which I think what I'm going to use these small ones for is for up on top to push us downward. Because downward, I'm never eager to go super fast. This guy right here, Thruster S, is our other one. So, what I'm being told in the comments is that this guy is just too big. For the ship I'm building, it's not necessary. It's just too massive. Now, the reason I like the size of it, because for the Firefly class ship that we're building, that just looks really good. It's just appropriate. It seems like the right size to have. The other option we have is to use this medium-sized one right here. We could do one of those in the front and one of those in the back, but I just don't know if that's going to give us the scope we're looking for. Other option is we take one of the large ones and we put it in the back in the thorax of the ship, and we have that there, and then they have a secondary thruster just above it. And I was thinking one of the smaller ones would probably be good for the secondary thruster, or even this one above it would be good, and we only use them if for some reason we ever have to use them, other than we have them on the side of the ship for looks. The other option I thought about for our wingspan that's coming off of here, because, oh God, I just love the way these guys look. I love them. And we could texture this red shell on there. We could texture that. I believe we could texture the blue on here. I'm not so sure that we could texture this guy right here. I'd go grab the texture gun, but I want to stick with what we're doing right here right now. I could do a configuration of, say, 3 of these front, 3 of these back on both sides to create kind of a larger thruster feel to it. And then we're going to put a housing around it to shape it, sort of a cylindrical thing on the end of the wing. So that's where I'm at with that. I'm being told that these guys are just too big for the ship. I really like how they look, though. They really are fantastic. Today, I was going to work on the back end of the ship, but I think what I want to do today is get started on the wing. I think I want to do that. 897 blocks is what I got for just about 5 minutes worth of work on the ship over there, tearing it down. And I'm going to come out here with this right here too. And let's come back one more. Now the wing on the Firefly does sort of a stepping thing here on this side, and I don't think it goes too far. And then on the front, it comes up to what I'm going to say is probably, I want to go, boy, of course, you would do that to me, wouldn't you? There we go, and one more. I think what I'm going to do is go right about to, nope, right about here. Come on, there we go. Something like that right there. And then this back part needs to slide into the ship. Like so. And that goes to about the end of the wing, we angle this way, and then we come out this direction, more or less straight out from this way. How far do we want to go with this? Let's take a look and see what kind of a wingspan we've got here on that. I feel like that's probably good right there. Maybe a couple more. Let's come a couple more out. Like so. And then we're going to just... I'm going to keep flip-flopping this until we get... Did I do that right? It looked like it doubled up there for a second. How far out do I want to go with that? It's tapering too fast, is what it is. It's tapering way too fast. So what we need to do is we need to change this up and see how we're going to taper this. Let's go like that. Some of these blocks are going to have to come away. If we go 2, that's better. That's better. Like so. Yeah. And then this is going to end right here, basically. We're going to come on. We're going to go one more. We're going to go one more just so we meet up with that 2 out here just like that. Yeah, let's do that right there. That's going to work out great. Okay, let's get rid of all the extra blocks so they don't distract me, because that's easily done. Okay, and then we'll taper. Then we'll go right back into the wing with that, into the side of the ship. Beautiful. Okay, now these guys, how big are these guys? They're a 2-banger. So let's go like this. There we go, like that. There we go. And I want them to spin around. Okay, so let's go 1. Let's come up front here. These are the ones going to be lifting us up off the ground. One there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Okay, so let's go. Let's move that one in. 1. And I realize they're using juice right now. If I do 1 there, and 1 there, I should be able to do... Is this going to be enough for this? Is that enough? 5 of those on each side to lift us off the ground. I don't know. I'm just doing it this way for now. We'll group things together later. It's in the design phase still. So once we get things figured out, then we can start grouping stuff. I just don't want to draw on power right now. And which, of course, how much do we have right now? 85%. Okay, so we're good there. Do you think that's enough? If I come up here and hit the statistics, I guess it's not going to show me. It's not going to show me until I actually have them turned on. How much? Our mass is 6.26 KT right now. So that's... I think it was Aristocrat was saying it was 13 at the moment, so I'm half the size, half the weight. So that's not bad. Now on here, what I wanted to do for these guys is... I do want to do something like this right here. we're going to have to protect these guys. We don't want them getting damaged. That would be horrible. And I think what I can do is actually come back. Nah, that's going to be not the right block right there. What about this one right here? He's still showing some of that engine. Well, we could go like that and simplify this like that right there. And then come back with something, if we change our minds as to what we want it to look like later on, we could do something different. I would like the thrusters to be visible, just because I like looking at them. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, let's do that right there, and then we could finish this up right here like so. This is going to give us a little bit of engine housing going on here. And it's going to add a little something to the side of the ship too, so it's not quite so flat. We've got a little bit of design going on here too. Alright, so before I do anything over here, I need to come down. I need to come down to my 3 here. And mimic what I've got going on up above. There we go. Like so. And then you actually have to go away. As does this one over here. Which is fine. We can work all this in. No big deal. And we're going to go with you straight out this way. Need to come up here where they can actually see me. There we go. And the engines are going to go on the end of this right here. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Now, if I come in, no, there we go, like that. Like so. And I come back with this guy right here. That gives me the angle I'm looking for to slide down the edge of the ship here. So you go there. Nope, you're there. 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 Okay, and then the second row would be here. There we go, just like that. And then we can mimic this also. We could do this same thing here and keep this going all the way through here. Again, I say this every time, but I would use the symmetry right now, but I'm not quite sure how this is going to look. This is just, you know, we're just trying to figure this out and see how it's going to work. There we go, and take this out of here. One day till Friday. Another week away. Another week gone. Pretty amazing, huh? And I'm going to go ahead and put one right there. I wonder if I should do... How's that going to work there like that? And then if I curve it around... I could drag this all the way across here. I need to be careful though. Wait a minute. Wait. We've got shuttles that are going to be landing here too, so I've got to think about that. I've got shuttles that are going to land right up here. So I don't want to be bringing the wing up too much. Oh man, I didn't mean to reload that. Give me a second. Let me work around this a little bit. I'll bring you back as usual and show you kind of what I'm doing. My light's on. Yes, okay. I'll be right back. This is proving quite difficult. I can't quite get the size I want to have to make it look suitable enough to be on the outside of our ship. I mean, it's good. It works. It's large enough for sure. But I would like it to be even bigger than that. But once you start getting bigger with it, then the thrusters look really small in there. Very small. So, I think I'm going to run with this, see if you guys got any ideas. But yeah, it's I mean, it's all right. It's all right. I was working on this side over here too. I was coming up with something like this, but this just is not, you know, once you start using these blocks right here, you limit where you can put stuff. And I don't like that. So I'm kind of erased that. Plus, those are really weak blocks. I mean, it's one thing to have these guys in here. Let's get that out of there. Get that out of there too. It's one thing to have these thin ones on the edge right here. If they get shot, they come off. You can replace them very easily. But the rest of it, you want it pretty darn solid. So what I've got on the top here is sort of a bracket that holds the engine housing onto this. And on the Firefly, this actually completely turns. So it can be used as a thruster to push up, you know, and then brake on the way down as well, where we can't do that here. We just can't do that. So I'm just trying to figure out what's going to look right. Maybe if I have the whole thing put together, it'll look better than it does right now. I've got this guy starting here just because it gives it a little more oomph on top as opposed to the bottom. Like so. And then we're 2. And then this guy here. Back to this guy. You know, I realize those larger thrusters, it's a waste. And I don't like the idea of wasting stuff either. But they just, you know, sometimes the design just calls for something larger as opposed to, well, that's inefficient. That's not what you need. You don't need that much. I've never been that kind of a person, you know. Just never been that kind of a economical person. So it's difficult for me to wrap my head around small. Whoa, that really laid some blocks. And we can get rid of this guy right there too. There we go. And then we need 2 more here. We need 1 there, 1 there. Then basically this would come all the way across to here. This comes all the way across to here. Like so. And then we'll just leave the interior of it hollow and just line it with blocks. But we'll make him this block because it's a bit stronger, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? It's just a little bit stronger. I've been at this for quite a while. Yeah, that's fine. That's where the bracket attaches, so that's really good, actually. I like that idea. Maybe even if we go like this right here and kind of end these on either side of this, that might help give it that look of a bracket in the center there, too. Just like that. Yeah, I'm going to build the whole thing here. Let's finish this up and see what we think. And down we go. There we go, like so, and back to just the regular square. There we go, just like that. Let's grab some more of these. Need 4 of them. And then we got to turn these off, otherwise they're just going to drain our power. We don't have a whole lot of power here, so we want to be careful with this. Like that. And active. There we go, just like that. And then for the housing, what we're doing is these guys down here. And they go in real quick and easy. And then we want our curve. Yep, just like that. If the ship were smaller, I feel like these would fit better. Let's see. What do we think? And then we're gonna have to have this guy going all the way across here like so. We zip over here and we'll get above it so you guys can see it. Something like that. And then we decorate the rest of the wing. But that gives us, that's going to give us 8 forward, 8 reverse. And I thought what we could do with the really big one is put it in the back and it'll be attached to the warp drive engine. And if we need it, we can run it. If we don't need it, we don't need it. Now, of course, it's got resources on it that we could harvest off of it, but I'm not too concerned about that. And let's go... Oh, jeez, what am I doing? I'm throwing all my blocks away. Just trashing them. Let's go... here with that. There with that. There's things we can do to decorate this up a little bit too, you know, make it look better, like it fits. Looks like I'm missing a block. No, I'm not. Thought I was missing a block on the side there, but I'm not. Something like that right there. And then we actually come back over here and we do that, 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 and that. And that's going to just kind of fuse it right to the ship, at least make it look like it's really fused to the ship. I'm sure there's a corner one for here too, right? For these guys. Let's see here. No. I don't see a corner piece for that right there. Yeah, okay. I'm sure there's a block we could use to kind of trim that out a little bit more. But that's kind of the idea I've got right now for what the thruster housings are going to look like on the edge without using the big thrusters. I love the way the big thrusters look. Maybe down the road we'll make a bigger ship and we'll have something like that. Now on top, on these wings, I wanted to leave them open because we've got these enclosed turrets now. And I really like the enclosed turrets. I think they're pretty cool looking. This guy right here is actually really awesome. We've got a pulse laser turret retractable and we've got a plasma turret retractable. I'm trying to figure out which one's better than the other. They both have the same amount of hit points. They both use the same amount of energy. 100 rounds per minute, 8 rounds per minute. This one sounds like it probably does more damage, but it's not the turret. I think I'm going to go with the turret. And what I could do is... and we're going to have to beef up the security and all this as well. Oh, I need to go one more. There we go, like so. P. Activate. We could put those guys there. So I figured we could put 1, 2 of those on the front. Is there a limit to how many of these I can have? Because I know it's a limit of 6 turrets on your HV. So I'm wondering if there's a limit to how many of these are. Because if not, what I would like to do is put 1 here. You know, I could probably get away with 1 here in the middle, 1 on the back, and then I'd like to have them also underneath here, like so, up underneath here. so that when we run into trouble, they all pop out. We can make them all pop out, and they'll take care of ground forces as well as forces in the sky, whether they be above us or below us. I also trimmed out the thrusters on the edge, so they look like that. I don't know if that's enough thrusters to get us off the ground. That's 2, 4, 5. That's going to be 10 underneath to get us up off the ground. Don't know if that's enough to do it, but that's what we've got right there. And I can actually put this guy right there, and I could actually finish this off right there like that. And that finishes that down pretty nice, I think. Over on this side, do I have space for that? I do. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this one too. And we'll do that one there, and you can go right here. Oh, there we go, just like that. So you can see the side of the ship is not going to be all flat as a pancake or anything like that. It's going to have a little something going on. But I think the turrets will be good. I think these turrets will be good for it. I just wish this was a little bit bigger. I guess the other option I could do is I could spread them out one. I could put an X of blocks in between here and spread them out so that they're in each of these corners in here. Let's do that real quick. I think I can get that done pretty quick and see how that looks. Give you guys another idea here. So if we do that, we're going to have to go 3 wide with it. I'm just going to do the one end, and I'll have you guys take a look at it, like here. And then basically we're going to do something like this right here. And where's this block right here? Like that. I need to come down one more with it too, don't I? Which is good, which is fine. Actually, I need to come down one more. So this would be a regular block here. And then we've got our T section right here. Like so. And we need to come up underneath here. That there. And then you would go here. Oh, there we go. And spin you around there. Alright, and then a full block here. Wait. No. Messing it up already. There we go. Like that. Yes. And then this guy here. And then we go here. Like that. We put another one right there. Let's go ahead and get a block. I could take these back out if I need to later. No big deal. Now let's try our thrusters in here. Tab. Something like that with the housing around it. That would give it a little more oomph at the end of these pillars here. These posts. Wings. That would be a bigger thruster. And we could use lighter blocks on the interior of it to just kind of hold it together. So let me know what you think. Okay, that's the 2 designs. And then up here, what we're going to do is we'll decorate the top of the wing once we need to get our shuttles figured out too. We need to get a couple of shuttles built. Thanks for letting me know that it's 4 HVSV blocks per 1 block in terms of the height. So I've got 4 blocks here. 4 blocks, which is nice for an HV or an SV. So we're going to build a couple of SVs. So we want to do that. So let me know, and then we'll get working on the shuttles too, and get those figured out so we can have those on either wing, and we'll be able to take those down to planets and do some battling with them, I guess, or just exploration. We'll have to see what we come up with. But if you enjoyed today's episode, I do encourage you to hit that like button for me, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, fantastic, and a superb day, and I do look forward to talking to you again next time.